no texture's worse. Diamonds and bites, wanna from pressure first. Street, still I get checks and spurts. I'm for peace, but before I get pressed, I'm murked. Better days, crazy.
What's good, y'all? What's goody?
What's going down?
Man, what day is it? Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday, man. Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. Shoot, some little traffic. Hey, put the extras in. We're about to go to La Vida Cantina. Grab some food. You know what I'm saying? Grab some foodie. Socialize a little bit. Get it going, man. 55 minutes. Today I want to talk about texting. I feel like it's pretty burnt these days. What's going on with texting back? I mean, lack of interest or lack of importance? Or is it just people tired of texting? Or they're not reading the text?
I think it's lack of importance. People see it. 99% of people have a phone in their hand pretty much 24/7.
True.
So they see it. It's just a matter of when they feel like replying. Which I'm guilty of sometimes.
Yeah, I think we all are.
But people make time for what they want.
Man, I feel like people, I don't know.
People will text back when they're really interested.
True.
That's all.
I think it's interest, and I just feel like text doesn't. I don't like texting, one, because I have to text a lot because of work, but number two, I feel like it's just another message these days, and I feel like people get so many DMs and messages that don't really they forget it's an actual person taking time to reach out.
I don't really buy that though, because some people are more responsive on Instagram, and you could argue it's the same thing.
True, but I've noticed a lot of people actually DM better than they text.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you think about that though? Why are they DMing better than they're texting?
Probably because of use. You use Instagram more. So
texting might be getting outdated.
I mean, could be, but it's still back to the same thing. You're gonna hit up who you want to hit up.
True.
And I get it too. I don't like to text like all day back and forth. I get that, but like when we're going like hours and hours, it's just like, yeah, that's not. You clearly got other priorities.
True that. Yeah, I feel like, that's what I believe. I don't know. I'm at a point now where I just I'd rather obviously see people in person or call them. Texting is just, it's kind of getting outdated and it's getting burnt out. And I feel like people are not valuing it it is important though, because obviously if it's somebody you really wanted to talk to, family, friend, or somebody you're interested in, if they text you, you're gonna be like, oh, boom, I'm gonna hit it right away.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of both though. I feel like nowadays though, people are getting like, everything's too digital.
Yeah.
And I like social media, but there's a part of it that I don't like, because I feel like it like people are getting too consumed by that, and they're losing the value of like real conversation and stuff.
Facts.
That crap's gonna burn.
So what's the solution?
Solution is as hot as that's fine. I feel like the solution is just every person has to decide how they want to move. I'm getting to the point where it's like, all right, like, yeah, I got to text for work. I got to text, obviously, my friends and family. But if I have time, I'm going to just call you. Or try to really make the effort to see you. And if you're not willing to do that, that means you're just not really with it. But instead of me wasting a bunch of energy texting folks, because even my mom, she be saying that she gets offended when people don't text her back.
Oh yeah,
She was mad at me at one point. She was mad at you and Cameron at one point because she felt like people weren't responding to her. So I think it's about also where you're at. Like, she's in Virginia, so for her, she's out of the loop. So she looks at it like rereading the messages and just like, and it kind of is true a little bit, but then at the same time on my end, I'm like, yo, I had a lot of messages that day. Just call me. I don't want to really text. I can't. I don't have no emotion behind text a lot of times. And I used to like texting.
yeah.
I don't even like texting like females like that. Even I don't even have any, but I'm just saying, like, even if I was like talking to somebody, like, let's get on the phone and FaceTime. That I could do that all day. Like that would give me like, and if we have to text, then it's cool. But maybe it's because I'm getting older, so I'm like starting to get like that. My dad, he don't like texting at all, but he's not super social either. So I don't know. I think it's interesting. And I think people just need to be straight up.
That's what bothers me. People don't like confrontation, which I get.
Yeah, I feel like cats don't want to be straight up with it. Women and men, like, nobody wants to just be like, hey, and I'm guilty of it too at times. So I've been trying to make more of an effort, like even if I don't respond, like, tell people like, hey, I'm busy. I'm gonna be honest, like, I can't respond right now. I would like to, but mentally, and it's just a lot going on. I just don't want to text right now. But even my clients, they'll text me, like, double text me sometimes. I'm like, yo, like, it's nothing personal. I just don't feel like I'm dealing with my own life stuff. Then I'm dealing with work. Then, if I had a significant other, I'd be dealing with that. So it's just like, it's a lot to juggle.
Yeah, but I'd much rather that, like, I'm busy,
Yeah, the communication part.
rather than just.
But that's my point with texting. I think people start forgetting it's a person. So you just see a message and you just like, all right, hit this. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, wait, that person really is taking time to hit me up. Like, let me at least be like, you know what I'm saying? Let me at least tell them, hey, I'm busy, or I don't want to talk right now or something. And I think maybe that's the biggest thing from it. Like, everybody needs to just be more real. And then there's a part of it I think some people like having a lot of messages. I think too. it's like a low-key factor. But I think some women and men, they like that feeling like, oh man, a lot of people hit me up and I don't hit them back. Like, I think I'm not gonna say everybody. I think there are some people that kind of like that attention.
Oh, yeah,
Instead of being like, hey, you know, I'm not interested, or hey, I can't text anymore. So then you stop. You know, now you can put your energy somewhere else.
Yeah.
But they're not doing that. So then you gotta make that decision yourself. I don't know. Glad.
Yeah, it's good. It's bringing people along for attention.
Yeah, buddy. That's out. That's out. You think that's a maturity thing? Or just a personal thing? Like people that entertain people and they like to like keep people around so they won't cut them off, or they won't be real with them like, hey, I'm not interested.
They don't say it?
Yeah.
To spare your feelings. I think that's the number one reason.
I think it's like a maturity thing though. You feel like if they're more mature they would do it? Or is it just like a personality? Some people would do it, some people won't.
I mean, I've been guilty of it at times, but I guess you could say it's maturity. Because even if you don't like confrontation, like, in order to just tell someone you're not interested, you can just text them, and if you don't want to talk to them again, you can just block them. So at least they know, so they don't just keep blowing you up.
Yeah.
Like, if you really don't like confrontation, you can at least do that. That at least makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Rather than just keep leaving you already, and then those people complain that that you keep blowing me up. Well, you're not giving me an answer.
Yeah. I hate that. I hate that.
People always like, just take the hint. Like, no.
Take the hint.
Communicate.
Everyone's different. That's what it is too. Some people will take that hint, and then there's some people that, you know, I'm like that too. Like, just verbally tell me you don't want to talk to me, you're not messing with me, whatever.
You don't even have to call me and tell me in person.
No, that's what I mean. Like, some type of communication about it.
Text is the least confrontation. So I mean, I'll take that. That's easy.
It's an easy call.
If you really want to spare feelings, you know, you can spare feelings by doing that.
Yeah, crap's weird.
But you cannot expect it.
Just gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. It's our generation, man. These young kids coming up, they really in for it. Sheesh. I know their communication ain't.
It's too much. It's too many options. Too many distractions.
Man, that's what I'm saying. You growing up in the social media, like.
Yeah, it was a little bit cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Weird going through high school. Because, like, I feel like whoever you did text, it was, you know, pretty small circle, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
We had in Instagram, all that stuff. Now you got all these kind of options and stuff.
Yep.
So now you gotta, like, compete for someone's attention.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that, bruh. kind of set, because people, you got to set the standard for yourself. These people, they're not gonna care. Most people, some people do, but a lot of them, they don't care. So they'll just leave you like in a limbo, and I don't like that. So I'm like, no, I gotta set my own standard, which is, reciprocation at some point. Just being courteous, man. If it's not courteous, I'm cool. Like, I don't really want to I don't care who it is.
Right.
Friends, family. I'm going to give you more benefit of the doubt if you're a friend or family or, obviously somebody I know or I was dating. But even then, there's a point where it's like, okay, like, whether you know what you're doing or not, you're not going to stop it. So all I could do is tell you how I feel, but ultimately I'm going to have to make the decision like, okay, yeah, I'm going to have to just leave you put you on ice for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's draining constantly reaching out.
Yeah, man. I feel good. I mean, like recently, because I just kind of was like, you know what, let me chill out. Like, with certain people, like, let me just chill right now. Like, I don't need to do that, because I used to think I needed to keep reaching out to friends or family. Like, no. The phone rings both ways, and not being prideful, it's just the truth, though. Like, it rings both ways. Like.
Yeah, I mean, family, I'm gonna be a little more lenient.
Yeah, especially if y'all don't talk that frequently. But I'm just saying, like, bottom line, everybody has to play their role. I mean, they gotta do their part, play their role, however you wanna phrase it, in a relationship. Because I feel like when you don't, and I've read that before, say you have to it was kind of like some guy, he was talking about dealing with women, but I apply it to life. Like, you got to make people invest. When people don't invest, they don't have no value. So if everybody's just doing everything, you just constantly hitting somebody up, you're doing all the work.
Yeah.
They'll leave it out, whatever. Like, I can come back whenever I want to. I can hit them up whenever I want to. Hit her up whenever I want to. Like, who wants that?
Yeah.
But I think it comes down to like loving. You gotta love yourself. Not to be cliche, but you gotta love yourself. Know God, know your worth, and then be humble. But you do gotta set some boundaries. Because some people, they don't have boundaries, and they're just like, they don't care. It's always better when it's just natural and it's reciprocation.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
That's the best time for me. Like, when I ain't gotta worry about, oh damn, this person ain't never gonna hit me up.
That is the hard part.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't even remember the last time I had like just solid reciprocation.
Man. No rap cap. Gotta be held accountable. Got to be held accountable. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's day one, though. Prosper Talks. About to keep that rolling.
Check back in.
Check in. We're gonna put it on the YouTube. Put it on the YouTube channel, Prosper You Training. Check it out. Peace.